On December 16, 2024, 3 residents from Jurong GRC presented a petition to MP Zhu Quan, urging reforms to strengthen Singapore's social safety nets. Their concerns were shared during discussions with We Support Us Singapore, a group advocating against poverty. The residents highlighted struggles faced by vulnerable groups, particularly the elderly and low-income families, citing financial hardships, food insecurity, and inadequate access to medical and financial assistance. Key concerns highlighted in the petition: elderly accessibility issues. Elderly residents face difficulties accessing support services, often requiring travel to social service offices, SSO, despite limited mobility. Petitioners suggested deploying SSO officers to elderly residents' homes for direct assessment and assistance. Food insecurity and rising costs. Low-income families struggle to afford nutritious food as the cost of living and GST increases. The petition called for price controls on essential goods like milk formula and subsidies to make these items more accessible. Medical assistance barriers. Many low-income individuals face challenges accessing schemes like Medisafe and Medifund, with some excluded due to unclear eligibility criteria. The petition urged for better utilization of Medifund and the provision of medical care to all, regardless of immigration status. Flawed financial assistance system. Comcare's bureaucratic processes and unclear criteria were criticized. Despite a fund of 2.4 billion Singapore dollars, only a small percentage is used, leaving many households unsupported. Petitioners called for increased Comcare disbursements and a streamlined application process. Demands for reform. The petition outlined key demands, including a universal minimum living wage of 2,000 Singapore dollars per month for full-time workers, halting further GST hikes, and implementing a 2% wealth tax on individuals with net wealth above 100 million Singapore dollars, price controls on essential goods, and increased USAVE rebates to match rising energy costs, extending short to medium-term Comcare support to 6 months, and ensuring greater transparency in eligibility criteria and improving accessibility for elderly and disabled residents in rental estate. The petitioners urged MPs to raise these concerns in Parliament, emphasizing the need for stronger social safety nets to support Singapore's most vulnerable citizens.